Imagine it's your wedding day. Then you're getting married to the love of your life. All your friends and family, your parents are gathered at the venue of your choice, and you look beaming in your wedding dress. You say your vows with tears in your eyes, and then your loving groom says these vows to you.
You know, I just wanted you, but I just wanted to hit back then. I ain't gonna hold you. I seen you. I ain't gonna hold you. You walked on the boat 2009. I saw you, little dark skinned thing. And I'm like, yo, who is?
Those are the vows of someone who has just given someone a shut up ring and is now at a shut up wedding. These are the vows of someone who finally just gave up and said, fine, I'll marry you. You're still here. Or they're the vows of someone who was pressured by the religious beliefs of family members that y'all need to hurry up and get married. Whatever the case may be, I don't know. And based on those vows, I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm just going to make a huge assumption that I really feel strongly is correct. He's shown her throughout the course of their relationship that he's the type of person that would say shit like this. And because she has really low standards and low self-esteem, she's like, you know what, I'm okay with it. At least it's somebody. If I were to ever fall into delusion and lose my fucking mind, I'm blessed with friends and family who would have smacked the lips off of him for me because they love me enough to not allow me to go into that foolishness. I mean, my mom alone would have knocked him into last year. I can't even imagine, just at my age with my 2 children, they would have been disgusted hearing someone talk to me like that. I'm really people. I have the reputation of being really bitchy and really mean as a content creator. There are so many content creators who have amazing views and their follower and subscriber counts are skyrocketing. And it happens slowly at a slow trickle for me because I'm more of an acquired taste. I'm just kind of like, listen, ladies, we can bond over past traumatic experiences. We can talk about how men ain't shit, but at some point we have to do the part of the healing journey where we look at ourselves and at what point did we see these behaviors and think, this is okay? And you can give me a speech about how it's patriarchy and women have been conditioned to believe this and women have been told that. And I don't give a fuck about any of that. I mean, that's very important, and my content is based on undoing the shit that patriarchy has done to us. But then, like I said, there comes a point where, okay, I get it. We know what the problem is. We don't deserve to be mistreated by men, but women uphold patriarchy just as much as men do. FYI. And we have to start doing the work. We have to turn the mirror upon ourselves and ask ourselves those tough questions. The questions that trigger you to say that I'm mean and call me a bitch and say that you're going to unfollow me because I just don't understand. When in fact, I more than understand because I lived the pick-me life for many years, got out of an abusive marriage and tumbleweeded from toxic relationship to toxic relationship because I never did that uncomfortable part of the healing process. And it wasn't until I said, you know what? Why is it when I see a red flag, I think it's okay? Why am I okay with a guy treating me like I'm simply an option? Why am I okay with sticking with someone who treats me worse than hot garbage? Why am I okay with being with someone who is totally on the opposite end of the spectrum as far as my views on relationships and them just wanting to fly by the seat of their pants and not commit? Why am I okay with that? Why do I think I can take a man who is disrespectful and change him into magically being someone who is respectful? Where did the delusion begin? And when you ask yourself those very difficult questions, that is when healing truly starts. Those other content creators are successful because they will pat you on the back and hold your hand, and we will bond about all the horrible things that men have done to us, which is true. We don't deserve it. I get it. I've been there too. Men ain't shit. And we love that part. We love that part. But when I'm like, okay, guys, now let's look at ourselves and the part we play in upholding patriarchy. You asshole, you can't do that! Every single time we continue to let these men drag us through the mud, it just shows them, hey guys, the bar is in hell and that's okay. We'll take you. That's totally fine. Don't get me wrong, it's not our fault and it's not our responsibility to change men or to teach them anything. I had somebody comment on one of my posts and say that we have to teach men how to treat us. Fuck that shit. I don't teach that shit. You don't teach grown people how to respect other grown people. I promise you, if their favorite athlete or supermodel came to meet them, they would magically learn how to respect people really quick. However, until a great sum of us band together and dismantle patriarchy, we're going to keep taking 2 steps forward and 15 steps back. That's why it's heartbreaking when I make posts telling women that they need to have higher standards and that it's okay to be high maintenance. I get a barrage of comments from women telling me, well, I don't mind the bare minimum. I'm okay with it. Yeah, we know. Unfortunately, we know. And one day you will have a wedding with a man who talks to you disrespectfully in his vows to you. So good luck with that.